I am John McCain's daughter.
Now play that back again, Megan. This is going to be the last one today. This is going to be the last here. This is going to be our last video today. Now, I don't know if you guys actually heard, but first, like the stream. And also, if you're watching this on YouTube playback, please like, share, and subscribe. We're gonna be this is gonna be an interesting fucking video. I really will thank you guys who help out the channel. But let's talking about my father enthusiast, motherfucking Meghan McCain. So if you haven't heard of Meghan McCain, first, oh God, dear child, welcome to Earth. The atmosphere is mostly nitrogen, some oxygen, mostly carbon, some iron. Like, yeah, let's go. We're gonna introduce you to Meghan McCain. My daddy is important. It's if my daddy is important was a person. And if you guys didn't know, like, The View is the most important political news show in the country. How? Fuck how? But Meghan McCain is gonna be leaving The View because she just wants to, like, and it's actually a noble reason. One, because of the pandemic, they've been doing a lot of shit from home. And two, like, it's not said implicitly, but sometimes she feel picked on and, like, bullied because she's a conservative and people don't like her conservative views. But let's actually hear about her view on the Olympic athlete that well, quite frankly, had a problem with the national anthem being played. So let's hear this wonderful this wonderful person who earned all of the credibility and all the accolades from their own work. Not because their name was McCain, but because reasons. But let's go. Oh.
And I agree with him. And I just want to first and foremost say that Dan Crenshaw is an American hero. He's a Navy SEAL that got his eye blown out, among other things, and was on, Navy SEAL, teams that killed terrorists and did incredible things defending our nation. Also,
they killed brown people. Like the fuck? Like, they killed brown people. All right, let's go.
Regards to what he said about the Capitol, he said, quote, "On Wednesday, the capital of the most powerful nation in the world has ever known was stormed by an angry mob. Americans surely never thought they'd see such a scene. Members of Congress barricaded inside the House chamber. Capitol Police trampled and 4 Americans dead. A woman was shot near the elevator.
Dan Crenshaw, Republican congressman of Texas, who made that cringy ass motherfucking Avengers Assembles video. Yeah, that Crenshaw. But he's not going to say that the people that stormed the Capitol was his constituents. But let's go.
Used every day to enter the House floor. It was a display, not of patriotism, but of frenzy and anarchy." So that's what he said about January 6th. So I don't actually know where everyone's getting that he somehow was okay with it. I think
because he didn't call out they were mostly Republicans. They were all Republicans or all alt-right guys.
In regards to the athlete protesting, I've spent the last year and a half hearing every argument possible and understanding why athletes protest in the United States of America.
You've only heard for the last year and a half of why athletes protest in America. What? What? The last year and a half. Okay, great. Let me introduce you to some other protests. Let's talk about the other Olympic protest of where the guy from Australia had 2 gloves and he was helping the 2 African Americans protest by giving them each a glove. Oh, let's talk about what happened to Muhammad Ali. This is the first time you heard of a protest over the last year? But again, this is, do you know who my father is a person?
Like Colin Kaepernick. The problem I have is this woman is doing this internationally, and if anyone just saw Vladimir Putin's recent speech when he met with President Biden, he's using the propaganda that America is an irredeemable crap hole against us, saying you think you're...
So it only works for people like you that are stupid as fuck that believes that it's binary. Now I get it. In here, let's do this. Let's do this. Here, let's do this. Watch this. Okay, so 2 things can be true at the same time. The America can be a shit, started on a shit concept, and we can fix the shit. But Russia can also be fucked up as well. Like, is that so hard to fucking believe? How don't you realize that? But no, of course, my father. I don't see, like, didn't you grow up rich? Didn't you grow up with a powerful father? America is great. Entitlement is a thing.
Your country's so great over there. Look at BLM. Look at everything that's happening in your country. You don't even treat your people correctly. At the same time where he's literally imprisoning people, and we're having our enemies and propaganda dictators using our own propaganda against us, which in turn turns into a real national security risk.
How does propaganda being used against you turn to national security? You are a dumb fuck. Like, oh my God. It makes you look bad. Yes, it does. It makes you look really fucking bad. But how does that, unless your national security is dependent on being invincible and great and awesome all the fucking time, it doesn't fuck with your national security. You sound, I'm about to say, you sound like you trying to play God, but America always try to play God. So anything fucking new. And the fact, the crack that she did, she's doing it internationally. No, that shit was in the U.S. It was shown internationally. But the U.S. don't say shit when other countries' problems are shown internationally. Like, it's that criticism of, you don't like, you get upset about some shit that let me correct myself. It's that criticism of you taking the shit how you would actually feel if you was in that position. So it's akin to where you see somebody doing shit and you upset about it because if it was happening to you, you would be upset about it. But when you do it to somebody, oh no, it's good. But when it happens to you, oh no, it's horrible and shit like that. Fuck. But let's continue.
The other problem with this is I don't understand why we all can't have shared experiences in this space or have our own stories, because for some reason my relationship with the flag isn't allowed anymore. My love of the American flag, my love of the national anthem. And I know that it's very triggering.
Wait, what the fuck? Her relationship with the American flag is not allowed anymore. Her grinding her genitalia against the American flag is not allowed because somebody else hates it. And yeah, I said it like that because she wants to fuck the American flag. She wants to fuck the American dream. And not in a, like, fuck it, but just like, oh yeah, the American dream. Oh yeah, oh! But her vision is not allowed. Why isn't it not allowed? Why isn't it not allowed? You can do that. We gonna look at you funny, but you can do that. But you know, her father fought in the war for it, and her father was a senator for it. The reason why we can't have a shared experience is because all of our experiences aren't shared. We didn't grow up the daughter of a powerful senator and the daughter of a wealthy heiress. That's why, Megan. But let's continue.
For people, and people get very upset when I talk about my dad for whatever reason, which is why I've really stopped doing it on the show unless it's really meaningful to me.
So she only says it once per show. That's what it is. She only says it once per show. But we know that Meghan McCain is. Can I get a clip of that? Look, watch this. Hold on. I know I've seen it. We can actually do it. Let's see if we can find a supercut. Oh, he pulls up. It pulls the fuck up. Let's see. 1 minute. Let's watch it for 1 minute.
My father, my father, my father, my father, my father, my father, my father is my father, my father's my father, my father, my father. I mean, my father, 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 my father's my father, 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 my father's my father, 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 my father's my father, 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 my father's my father, 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 my father's my father, my father, my father, my father's my father, my father's my father, 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 my father.
I am John McCain's daughter.
Now play that back again, Megan. Play that back again. Let's go back 5 seconds. Let's go. Now play that back again, Megan. Oh, wrong thing. Hold on, I'm sorry.
About my dad for whatever reason, which is why I've really stopped doing it on the show unless it's really meaningful to me. But when I was growing up, every year on Christmas,
unless it's really meaningful to her. Unless it's really meaningful to her. Oh shit.
he would tell me a story about when he was in prison being tortured, and his cellmate, a man named Mike Christian, had sewn the American flag using scraps of material he found in prison into his prison garden. Every morning, they would say the Pledge of Allegiance to what was sewn into his prison garb. One day, the Vietnamese captors found that and beat the living crap out of Mike Christian to the point that his eyes and his body was so badly injured that he could barely move. And the second that he was able to move again, do you want to know the first thing Mike Christian started doing? He started re-sewing the American flag into his prison garb so his cellmates could say the Pledge of Allegiance and remember what they were doing and what they were fighting for in prison.
Sounds like a cult. That sounds like a fucking cult. That sounds super cultist, super cultist. Like
Prison for America. So excuse me if I don't think some of these athletes are representing America in the same way. And for some of us, I will die for this. I will die on this hill that it is not appropriate or patriotic to go to a foreign country where you're supposed to be representing America and act like it's just about you. It's not about you. It's about all of us.
It's about her father. Her father. I don't even know anymore, guys. I don't even know anymore. I just like the fuck, like. I'm glad she's leaving The View. I know, like, their ratings are gonna go down because, like, she was the fucking heel of that show, and, like, yeah, like, oh shit, like, she was the fucking heel of that show, and I wish her well on her endeavors, but how much you want to bet she's not going away, like, from TV at all? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Shit. Anyway, guys, I do want to say thank you for watching this video. Just please like, share, and subscribe. If you want to help out the stream, there are the links down in the bottom of the stream. And yeah, thank you for watching this video, and we're going to end it here.
I want to take the time to say thank you to my current patrons, and you can actually help support my channel for as little as $1 a month. Check out Crimson60620 PS4 Gaming. Thank you.